Today's horoscope, Capricorn January 31st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. A solid desire to move on is with you today as you catch the vibes of a Sun-Jupiter trine. Even so, this aspect occurs in your work, health, and money sectors, and while it's a light aspect, your focus can be on practical matters. Motivation takes hold to work and produce. Money, business, work, and health methods are in favor, and enthusiasm grows along with your confidence. Today's events give you a reason for renewed hope or optimism about finances, wellness, or work. A self-care program can drive and inspire you. It's a good time to leave behind emotional issues that have undermined your personal comfort. There are treasures in reworking current or past projects. You can feel motivated by a desire to grow something, particularly business or practical affairs. Others may be noticing your efforts, talents, or accomplishments. While there's undoubtedly been turbulent cosmic weather in recent times, today could have you singing a different tune. This is because the glorious Sun, our radiant luminary, will dance joyously with mighty Jupiter, our great benefic. Everyone's spirits will be exceptionally high, encouraging everyone to socialize, circulate, and strut their stuff. This would be a phenomenal day to do something extra unique, plan a significant vacation next year, act like kids again, or just give the object of your desire a locket with your photos in it. This could bring so much magic to your heart. Eureka! You might have an impressive burst of inspiration, because Uranus will station direct in Taurus. It could have been challenging to get any of your passion projects off the ground these last few months. You may not have felt inspired, imaginative, or creative as you went through the motions at work. But that could change today if you are open to trying something radically different to achieve success with your passion projects. It might even lead to unexpected financial and professional gains since the Sun in Aquarius will trine Jupiter retrograde in Gemini later on. You can use the elevating energy created by today's favorable aspect to increase your self-esteem. Apply your best efforts to taking care of yourself. Mind your diet, strengthen your resolve to get a little exercise each day, and try to avoid stressful situations. With a little energy dedicated in these directions, you can plan to encounter a dazzling month ahead. There is nothing more valuable to a person's self-esteem than the will to succeed and the energy to do so. If you have found that you've had a little difficulty speaking your mind lately, this day is sure to help you make things clearer. The expressive and creative day is at hand, and if you give yourself half a chance, you may find that the words just flow out of your mouth. If you prefer, pictures and written words can be just as effective in some situations, if not more. Give it a try, as you may be surprised. While a new moon in your income sector is giving income potential the green light while at the same time helping to get anything stuck moving, the moon's friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his final days in retrograde motion in your work sector, is having a wider impact. With a friendly aspect between the Sun in your income sector and Jupiter on the job front set to begin tomorrow, this is helping to hitch new income potential with the doors still open to the past on the job front. This is also helping to create a connection that will fast-track job potential when Jupiter turns direct next week. Ahead of his direct turn in your romantic sector tomorrow, Uranus has not only come to a standstill, but a sense of romantic nostalgia will be at its peak. While Mars will remain in retrograde motion in your relationship sector until later next month, after months focused on the past, matters of the heart are preparing to shift focus. Daily Planetary Overview. Immense changes may unfold as Uranus stations direct in Taurus today, bringing a wave of unpredictability and transformation. The past few months have been a time of deep reflection, where you've processed emotions, re-evaluated priorities, and perhaps even reconsidered aspects of your life you once took for granted. Now, as Uranus moves forward, you might notice a sudden shift. Something you've internalized could unexpectedly surface in ways you hadn't anticipated. You may find yourself saying or doing something that feels out of character, or reacting to situations in a way that surprises even you. This cosmic turbulence can shake things up, but rather than resisting it, embrace the unpredictability. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything changed in an instant, and though it was unexpected, it ultimately led you somewhere better? That's the kind of energy at play right now. Be kind to yourself as you navigate these shifts. Change, especially when it arrives suddenly, can feel overwhelming. You might be more engaged in conversations than usual, feeling the urge to express your thoughts and ideas. However, in your enthusiasm, you could unintentionally dominate discussions, speaking over others without realizing it. This isn't done with malice, but rather out of eagerness to share what's on your mind. Taking a step back and listening to others will not only strengthen your relationships but also help you gain valuable insight. Have you ever had a moment where simply hearing someone else's perspective completely changed the way you saw a situation? By practicing mindful communication, you allow space for mutual understanding and meaningful exchanges. There may also be an internal push and pull between what you want to achieve and the limitations you face in making those dreams a reality. You may feel a strong desire to break through barriers, to push past restrictions and prove that nothing can hold you back. While ambition and drive are essential, forcing things prematurely could lead to frustration or even setbacks. If you feel like you're hitting a wall, rather than exhausting yourself trying to break through it, consider stepping back and reassessing your approach. Have you ever worked tirelessly towards something, only to realize later that waiting for the right timing would have made all the difference? Patience and adaptability will serve you well right now. This also isn't the best time to make impulsive decisions, especially when it comes to commitments or agreements. If an opportunity presents itself, whether in business, relationships, or personal endeavors, take a moment to evaluate it thoroughly before jumping in. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, excitement can cloud judgment. You might find yourself drawn to an enticing offer or an exciting new prospect, but if something feels off or rushed, trust your instincts. If things don't go exactly as planned, don't take it as a loss. Every experience, whether successful or not, carries a lesson that will guide you in the future. Financially, this is a time for caution. Unforeseen events could disrupt your plans, making it wise to hold on to your resources rather than making big purchases or investments. If you've been considering a major financial move, it may be best to wait until things stabilize. Have you ever acted on impulse with money, only to regret it later? By exercising patience and careful planning, you give yourself the flexibility to adapt when unexpected expenses or opportunities arise. Not all advice you receive will be sound, so trust your intuition and only follow guidance that truly resonates with you. On a practical level, this period calls for self-care. The demands of daily life can be exhausting, and right now, your body and mind need both activity and rest to maintain equilibrium. Prioritizing movement, proper nutrition, and moments of stillness will help you navigate this energy with clarity and resilience. Have you ever noticed how different your perspective feels after a good night's sleep or a nourishing meal? These small, mindful choices add up, creating a strong foundation for everything else you're working toward. Above all, this moment is about embracing change without fear. Life is unfolding in ways you may not have expected, but within this unpredictability lies immense potential. What's one area of your life where you're ready to welcome a shift? Trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. The universe is guiding you toward growth, and as long as you remain open and adaptable, you'll find yourself exactly where you need to be.